Hey everyone, in this audio segment, we're talking about the new TV show, Killing Bigfoot. We're also talking about Joe moving to Austin and the Voyager 2 space probe that's sending some weird signals back to Earth. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later. I have some things I want to talk about real quick before we get on to any kind of news or important stuff. This kind of goes along with some of the cryptozoology stuff that we were talking about just a few minutes ago with Seth of smalltownmonsters.com. And there is a new series coming out called Killing Bigfoot. And I have a little
Bill
clip.
O'Reilly?
No, it's not. This is a clip that I'm going to play for you right now. It is a 6-episode series that follows a diverse team of Bigfoot hunters, the Gulf Coast Bigfoot Resource Organization, in a world where monsters are real and people are frightened for their lives. This group's main mission is to assist families where local authorities cannot. And this is called Killing Bigfoot. Here we go. Yeah. Rock and roll.
Next, Ken returns from the search to help set up the camera surveillance system around the house to catch any Bigfoot activity in the yard,
I think you're going to be able to see this right here.
including what's been happening to grandson Tony's dog.
Oh,
What things have you had?
I've had 7 dogs disappear. That's tied up. I had them disappear. Chain broken, they gone. No collar, no nothing. I had them disappear. And majority of my dogs, once they get loose, they not gonna leave the yard.
No.
And then if they do leave the yard, they gonna be there when I
and this guy's kind of got like pit bulls, you know? So there's not no wimpy dogs.
come outside.
It's one thing to lose one dog. You know, dogs will run off, but it's another thing to lose 7 dogs. And on top of
Maybe this guy's just a crappy dog owner.
Yeah, maybe the dogs don't like him.
Yeah.
that, he has.
Is it Michael Vick? Who is that?
No, well, it's a black gentleman, but it's not Michael Vick.
any of those
Okay.
7 dogs, hide nor hair. And if it was any other kind of animal that attacked these dogs, you would find something. And if they ran off, 9 times out of 10, a dog knows where it's fed and it'll come back.
Well, we've read about this over and over again. Columbia read a story about the goat man in Pennsylvania that terrorizes local neighborhoods, vandalizes stuff, and
Kills pets. Yeah.
kills pets.
Yeah.
This happens over and over
And
again.
the man bat I read about also had killed pets, I believe, in the neighborhood I was reading.
And just what Seth talked about in the creature of Minerva, killed a dog, ripped it in 2. Absolutely astounding.
Although this sounds kind of like mountain monsters, except for they're trying to hunt it rather than trap it.
Well, they just changed the name of the series. They called it Killing Bigfoot. You know, they
yeah, I know. It sounds like a Bill O'Reilly book. He'd killing Kennedy and killing Lincoln. Now he's killing Bigfoot out.
yeah. Well, you got to sell the show.
Questions I asked Tony was, did his dogs bark all the time? He said yes. And so from kind of our experiences with animals that make a lot of noise, you know, especially dogs barking a lot, that these Bigfoot don't like that because their whole idea is they want to be stealth.
Yeah.
Back in the woods, Grumpy's finding places where Bigfoot can remain stealthy.
Grumpy's doing this? Why is
Grumpy?
Why is Grumpy out there doing this? I want Happy out there doing this. Grumpy's this. Grumpy's not the good guy to send out there to do this stuff.
No,
Sounds like
he's going to shoot anyone.
he's going to be pissing and moaning the entire time. He's not a good sport.
Want sheltered. It's just like it's a natural makeshift little area. You can crawl up in there and be out of the wind and be a lot more comfortable than you are out of
You can jerk off in there. Yeah, Grumpy's no good. Grumpy's going to go out there.
Yeah.
He's just going to go out there and fuck Bigfoot. I mean, he's so sexually pent up. He's just going to start fucking things. He's going to start fucking a log.
And you don't want Sneezy out there either.
No.
Is he going to scare these fuckers away?
Easy.
Yeah, get Sleepy in there. At least he's not going to disturb anybody.
But he's going to miss them.
Meantime,
Yeah.
Goes by.
Rogan is off discovering some other Bigfoot evidence. Snapped limbs up high.
You got this
What's Grumpy doing?
broke, and I can't find anything heavy that hit them.
Well, what we'll do is we'll just document it with photographs. And Rogan, stand at the base so we got a height guide.
Take your cock out so we can compare measurements.
Even thick, healthy-looking trees have been broken off up high.
Oh, I thought he was going there with the thick, healthy
Thick and healthy. There's Grumpy out there. This is a new series called Killing Bigfoot. It'll be out. I think it might be. I'm not sure what channel this is going to be on just yet. Most likely A&E or History Channel. They put on all that stuff.
Aliens.
Are you going to watch this show, Joe?
Of course. Because I don't have cable and I won't even have a house in like 3 days. Yeah. No, I'm not going to watch any of it.
Come on, dude. What about you, Clown? Are you going to watch the show?
Back. No.
Clown Baby, you going to watch this? You watch Mountain Monsters?
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch this.
Yeah, hell yeah, you are, dude. We're going to watch it
I'll try
together.
and pull some clips from it.
Mm-hmm.
Internet high five.
Yep, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking give me a little
I'll take
ring.
one for the team. Yeah. Let me see if it's coming on Amazon here.
Or Killing Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not. I don't think it's even. I think they're shooting it right now. I don't think it's out on any channel. I think they're just. This is like an exclusive clip I just played on YouTube. I don't think it's actually like.
It says Killing Bigfoot Season 1.
Yeah.
By episode 1 in HD. Looks like they have 4 episodes out right now.
Oh, dude, we need to do a marathon this weekend. And watch this shit.
I guess.
We'll get on. We'll get on Skype and just watch it together. You know what I'm talking about?
I like that.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Why not?
Fuck. What else are we doing? Nothing.
It's not like Zomboid's going anywhere.
No. We're fine.
Really doing anything. So.
You come down here, help me move. I'll buy you a beer.
Will you really?
But yeah, you get one beer. You drive all the way down here, help me put some furniture in a van, and yeah.
I've actually, Joe. I've actually been pricing tickets to Austin, plane tickets.
Oh, have you really?
I have been, yeah.
How bad are?
I can probably get one ticket for about $260 round trip.
It's not even bad.
No, that's not bad. And so I think about coming down there, maybe dragging one person with me and coming down, hanging out. I don't know how big your place is. I don't know if we can stay with you or if I'm going to need a hotel.
You could stay with us. We only have a couch, though. We'll only have a couch and a recliner, which you could probably, when Eric's family comes into town, it's one inflatable mattress, somebody gets the couch, and then somebody gets the recliner. And if the inflatable mattress...
You can sleep in a recliner. It's easy, especially if you had a lot to drink. Super easy, that.
Oh, dude, when I had my broken neck, that's all I did. The only place I could sleep was the recliner because laying down flat was torture. So
how many bathrooms you got?
One, unless you count the sinks. I mean, I guess the sink.
Yeah, if it is a bunch of dudes, you could just pee in the sink. It's not like I've peed in the sink.
Yeah, it's like a quarter bathroom, I suppose.
I was going to try to drag a girl down there with me, but I don't think that's going to happen now.
Like caveman style with like by the hair?
By the hair, yeah.
I'm gonna actually check her in a bag, duct tape.
Chop her up and bring her down that way, and it's like way easy.
Well, she is small, so maybe that can happen. Yeah.
Nah, you'd be welcome to stay with us, but it is a 1-bedroom, so the Airbnb and all that stuff. You wouldn't want to come down in the next couple of weeks because it's South by Southwest.
Yeah, I don't want to come down there. That's just going to be insane. Well, maybe I do want to come down then. Maybe I want to be part of the insanity.
You know, you have to really prepare. When I was down there last year, you really have to be prepared to be you have to know what the schedules are, what the rules are, what the tickets are. Like I always had the impression listening to podcasts and certain things like that, it's like you could just kind of stumble into any concert. You never knew what was going to happen. But I guess it was from these NPR elitist pricks who probably, you
had a press pass. Yeah, you could just obviously walk around. Sure.
That's what I thought.
But they make it sound like it's so easy. It's like, no, it's not easy.
Can't we get an OBDM press pass at this point? Aren't we popular enough?
Yeah, we should do it. Yeah,
I could apply.
We thought about doing this like 10 times.
We keep saying we're going to apply for press passes and we never do. I need
advertising.
I need a manager. Mm-hmm. At this point, we need a manager to deal with all the stuff that we have in the ether here. We need a manager to deal with all of our ideas.
I want Jimmy Hart.
Mouth of the South? Yeah, Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, I want him to be our manager.
I'll take Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Okay. Yeah, we'll fight to the death.
Okay, if anybody listening out there, if you want to be our manager, contact us and send an email to ourbigdumbmouth@gmail.com. You can go ahead and leave us a voicemail 614-388-9109 and hit us up on Twitter at OBDMLOL or look us up on the Facebooks at OBDM News. And we need a manager ASAP to take care of all the BS that we do not want to do.
Yeah, like
Alex Jones would be a great manager.
He would be a great manager.
Oh, absolutely.
Remember when Him on the Young Turks. And he was egging on Roger Stone. You're not going to take that from him, are you, Roger?
We declare war totally on your horse shit.
Yeah.
Be gone. Let's continue.
That guy.
Yeah, let's continue.
Please.
I have a few more, just a few more quick paranormal things, and we can move on to some other stuff. Okay? Thank you.
MoveOn.org. We're progressive, everybody.
Hey, John Boy.
Here's a headline here. Aliens make contact. ET hack NASA Voyager 2 probe 9 billion miles away. Can you believe this? This comes from the...
Were they Russians?
Well, I don't think it was the Russians, but we don't know. We simply do not know. Aliens hacked the NASA space probe and sent bizarre messages back to Earth.
Admits, someone took control over our aircraft. We received messages from an unknown language. Space probe Voyager 2 during its path through space sent a message to the base of the Earth in a quite unintelligible language. NASA after over 6 years did not know the reason, but they know that it cannot be accidental.
That's a really entertaining report.
Yes, thank you. And it is really happening right now, but it's better than reading, so I'm going to continue playing this.
The solar system in 2010, and it was in the moments when the spacecraft could enter into interstellar space that a strange thing happened, that NASA would consider someone or something had assumed control over it. At a distance of about 15 billion kilometers from Earth, the probe suddenly started sending data in a language which they could never understand, said NASA expert Kevin Baines, reports Physics Astronomy.
Well, how do they know it was in a language? I mean, if they couldn't understand it, why couldn't it just be garbled data at that point? Like, I don't know how this data is being streamed back. Why would they assume it's in a language they don't understand as opposed to just random junk? I don't get that.
Something or someone changed the communication system of the space probe Voyager 2, added Baines. The assessment of the other systems, the Voyager team could not find any defect. Only one system was changed. He said. Baines adds that the later analysis showed that a component in a binary code system was changed from 0 to 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how binary code works.
From 0 to 1, from off to on.
Such a change of only 1 bit indicates that someone deliberately tried to change some things on the computer of Voyager 2. With such methods commonly used by hackers, they can completely shut down the computer or destroy data. In this case, damage was only to one system.
That data is on flipbook page 2-4.
Yep.
Of course, experts from NASA first started exploring the possibility that someone has hacked spacecraft from Earth, but at such a great distance it was almost impossible to carry out.
Yeah, well, okay, so I guess someone changed a 0 to a 1, so that therefore is being hacked, and therefore, according to the Express UK, aliens hacked the system. The data that is now being received by the Voyager 2 is so garbled, according to them, it's a new language that they can't understand. I don't get that. This is all a bunch of bunk to me. This is all sensationalist headlines. Joe, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
It's very hard to follow robots. I'm not looking forward to these robots walking around and trying to start conversations and shit.
Yeah, and
I'm going to be talking like this for the rest of the show, and I will be reading the headlines like this.
Okay.
Yes, please, everyone. We will talk like this for the rest of the show. Joe, please, you must talk like this.
I will, please. There's milk running through my body, so please do not cut me open.
Good. When you have sex with your husband later, you must say, Eric, I want to suck your penis. Will you allow me?
Affirmative or negative?
Yes. These are yes or no.
The affirmative.
Give me a negative. 1 or a 0. 1 or 0.
Which hole would you like me to penetrate?
Yes, thank you.
Like me to cornhole you.
Yes. I need sexual gratification right now.
I believe a spanking is in order. Please bend over.
Yes, please.
Sound like humans impersonating robots.
You're not a robot at all. I ain't fucking you.
Hi-oh! a man.
All right.
Not a robot.
I'm a man, not a robot. I don't know. I might be a robot. I did say I was going to be talking like this.
Please don't. God, for the love of...
I did say I'd be talking like this for the rest of the program.
Can't you just put it through a filter or something?
What if I did it a little bit more sassy? What if I did it a little bit more sassy, like I was a sassy robot? Like, oh, hi, this is I'm the news robot. Oh.
You don't sound like a robot.
You sound like Roger from American Dad.
I'm a news robot. Oh. I'll read you.
Like a fag, too.
Ow.
You do talk like a fag.
I didn't know I talked like a fag. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right. All right. You guys got any topics or headlines that we need to cover before we get on to headlines? Please. Thank you.
I got a monster if we want to cover it, but I'd rather do it after we come back from a quick break. Or I can save the monster for next week. It doesn't matter.
Well, I think we've done a lot of monster stuff so far. I think we need to save that monster to next week. Are you insinuating and suggesting that we actually need a break at this point in order to cleanse the palate?
Yeah, if we're going to go into...
Yeah, it's time for pickled ginger.
All right.
Clear our palate and make a drink. I'm out.
Let's go shake our dicks.